Tonight at 6, Carol Mitchell, the stepmother of State Senator Nicole Mitchell of Woodbury, is providing new details about the alleged break-in at her home in Detroit Lakes. I'm Kevin Dorn.
And I'm Lindsey Brown. Carol says Senator Mitchell was found lying flat on the ground inside her home in the dead of night after forcing her way in. The younger Mitchell was arrested and charged with first-degree burglary in the case. Chief Political Reporter Tom Hauser spoke with the stepmother this week and brings us details of their conversation. Tom.
Yeah, Lindsay, I spoke with Carol Mitchell for about 30 minutes this week. She told me she was married to Nicole's father for more than 40 years until his death a year ago last March. Carol says she and Nicole have always had a strained relationship, but she has no idea what led her into Carol's basement in the middle of the night last week after not having spoken to her for months. A criminal complaint says 49-year-old Nicole Mitchell broke into her stepmother's home in Detroit Lakes through a basement window in the early morning hours of April 22nd. Her stepmother, 74-year-old Carol Mitchell, woke up during the alleged burglary. She was dressed like a burglar at the foot of my bed. I get goosebumps just talking about it, Carol Mitchell told me in a phone interview this week. In a statement posted on Facebook after her arrest and being charged with first-degree burglary, a felony, Nicole Mitchell said, "Like so many families, mine is dealing with the pain of watching a loved one decline due to Alzheimer's and associated paranoia. Over the weekend, I learned of medical information which caused me grave concern and prompted me to check on that family member." In an interview, Carol Mitchell acknowledged she was recently diagnosed with, quote, very early stages of Alzheimer's, but says she never talked to Nicole about it and that the two haven't spoken in months and rarely ever speak to each other. Carol told me she had no clue it was Nicole in her home. The 911 call log showing Carol referring to a man who had broken in. Asked for her reaction to Nicole's Facebook post, Carol Mitchell said, "You don't make a care call in the middle of the night in a bandit outfit," adding, "I'm scared to death of her." In her mugshot, Mitchell is wearing black with her hair tied back. The criminal complaint says Mitchell was wearing a black hat and when arrested told police, "Clearly I'm not good at this," and, quote, "I know I did something bad." She later told police she was trying to get her late father's ashes and other items. But Carol Mitchell told me, quote, "I sent her the ashes in an urn the shape of a bobber because Nicole's dad was an avid fisherman." Carol Mitchell says she has no idea what prompted Nicole to show up at her house when she did. She told me, quote, "I think she meant me physical harm. There's no other reason to be on the floor of my room." Nicole Mitchell's attorney could not be reached for comment today, but last week he said police failed to note there are, quote, exculpatory facts that could explain why Nicole Mitchell was in the house, like the fact she had a key to the house. I asked Carol Mitchell about that. She said she never gave Nicole Mitchell a key and had no idea she had one, if she in fact does. Now, this afternoon here at the state capitol, a group of Woodbury residents, some of them known to be Republican activists in her Senate district, held a news conference asking her to resign. Mitchell has declined to do so. She has also declined to talk to reporters, but did say in a statement last week, quote, "I am confident that a much different picture will emerge when all the facts are known." Live at the state capitol, Tom Hauser, 5 Eyewitness News.